Okay, this is Okchief420 and I'm back with the second haul here, the second pile. And I got most of this at a Goodwill, and I got some of the games in between here right next door at a resale shop, which costed me a little bit more than I wanted to, but when you come across these titles in the condition they were in, you're just going to pick them up. And I have them, but not in the condition that I got them in. So let's go through them real quick. This first one I did find at a Goodwill. Picked this up for a couple bucks. Mortal Kombat Part 1 for the Sega Genesis. Complete in box with the manual. Not bad for $2. Really, you just can't beat this for $2. I mean, you just don't come across this stuff every day. Okay. And the second one I found at the Goodwill for $4. I kind of thought it was a little high, but again, you don't come across this stuff. Ghouls and Ghosts, huh? Complete with the manual game, and these fuckers are heavy. When they're filled like they're supposed to be, they're pretty weighted. I mean, look at this. I wish it was a Super, but I think Super Ghouls and Ghosts were for Super Nintendo. I'm just glad I picked this one up. This one was mighty fine. 16-bit cartridge. Yeah. Alright. This is the one I told you I picked. These next three I picked up at a resale shop. I got these. I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but I explained that Phantasy Star was just one of my Jesus Christ, my babysitter, as if you will, when I was growing up, because I was plopped down in front of the TV for hours upon hours upon hours, just leveling up that chick right there, along with Odin, Noah. I forgot the fucking cat's name. It's been a while. I haven't played this game for a very, very long time. But I loved this game. Adventure role-playing. Back then it wasn't called RPG. Back then it was called adventure role-playing. And they put them almost on every cartridge case that you can find, that if it said role-playing, you knew it was going to be a really, really, really long game. And I wanted to show you something that's inside. This was our internet when we were... Jesus, what is this? Fucking super glued? This was our internet when we were kids. When I opened this up, I was like, what the fuck is this? Look at that. Perfect condition. Everything in mint condition. But this was our internet back then. We didn't have strategy guides online we can look up anytime we wanted to. We had to draw the shit out. Look at this. Someone took the time. This is the hardest tower, by the way. There are many, many hard dungeons and towers in this game. And this one was one of the hardest, because this one led you to the final boss at the end, to the Golden Dragon, then finally up to the boss. And if you turn it over, you get the second part of it. I mean, this guy was really detailed. He left note by note. He goes, finally, just follow the corridor while going through the doors. It's a one-way tunnel. You'll then see stairs going up. Go up the stairs and you are on the roof. Use the prism and then the nuts. Beware the Golden Dragon. You see that? This guy was so into this game that he told himself to beware of the dragon. And the dragon's the guy before you get to the final boss. So, I mean, yeah. And the walkthrough, it's a pretty lengthy on how to get almost everything in the game. I thought that was fucking awesome. This guy rocks. I wish I could have met him in real life, because we could have shared some old battle stories together. But in my copy, on mine cartridge, All the characters are leveled up. I've got every single weapon you can possibly think of. And it was still hard to do. That's how hard this fucking game was. And if you remember in my old video, a video a couple weeks ago or a week ago, I found Final Fantasy Star 4. So I got another copy of Final Fantasy Star, or Fantasy Star, for the Sega Master System, and I picked up the Fantasy Star 4 at the other Goodwill, and right behind it was Fantasy Star 2. What the shit? With the book. You don't find the book, the hint book. You look for look at the condition the book is in. Fantasy Star book, Star 2 book. If you were to look for this online, this little book, just this, look at the mint condition that this book is in. If you was to try and look for this book online, you're gonna pay, I don't know, anywhere from $30 to $40 just for this book. Not for the game, but just for the book. And again, the book came with this, and I paid, I'm not gonna say how much I paid. I did pay a little bit more than I wanted to, but for complete manual, cartridge, the box looking the way it does, with the hint book, it was a no-brainer. I mean, you just don't come across this stuff, man. You seriously don't. And especially in the wild, in the condition that it's in, yeah, I'm glad I picked this up along with Fantasy Star 1. Just can't beat it. And finally, for the Sega Master System, Miracle Warriors. Look at the cover. Doesn't that look like Odin? And doesn't that look like the main character? I mean, it's like they just grabbed all the characters from other case arts and just slapped it on the other ones, because I guess the guy making the art for these was on vacation, so they just needed to slap one together. Seal of the Dark Lord. I haven't played this game. I'm gonna get around to getting it, but again, it was another adventure role-playing game, so this is another long one, I bet. And again, this is complete manual, cartridge, case, just in immaculate condition. Cannot beat this. Very good find. And again, very pricey. I'm not gonna divulge how much I paid, but yeah, it was up there. Okay, this one, all 4 of these DS games I got at the same Goodwill as I got those. So I got Meet the Robertsons sealed. Got this for $5. Normally I wouldn't go that high, but it was sealed. So you just don't come across sealed stuff too often in the wild for that price. So I just had to pick that up. These I picked up for $1 a piece. And there's a reason why, because these are shitty ass games. Or these aren't even games. These are just people trying to help themselves while they're playing their fucking video games. Like one guy, I'm guessing he dropped off both of these. He was trying to lose weight whilst trying to quit smoking at the same time. Well, I don't think it went too good for him, because I found these at a Goodwill. So he probably just gave up on them the moment he unwrapped these. And again, they're full. They got it's got the game. It's got the game manual. I always look for that. Every time it's got some, like the manual and the case and the game, I'm gonna pick it up. I mean, without a doubt. I don't care what it is. I mean, even if it's my stop smoking coach, I don't care. Again, this one is also complete. I like how it says quit for good. Really? You're gonna quit playing a video game? I don't think so, brother. You'll have better luck trying to win the lottery with a quarter. Trying to play with a quarter. Yeah, you're not gonna quit smoking by playing this game. Trust me. So stupid. And this one I got for $1, which was the best one of them all because it was complete in the with manual and the game, but it came with a little bonus. And I'll show you right now. See, came with that, and the casino game, all for $1. How can you beat that? A DS game and an advanced game for $1. That makes them 50 cents a piece. Man, you just can't beat that type of find, man. Seriously. Well, that concludes what I found at that Goodwill. When we come back, I'm going to make a video of that pile, then that pile, and then down to the good stuff. So stay tuned.